Hey everybody, hopefully you've had some success with exercise 1 bending and then exercise 2 starting and building your vibrato and getting it to go at least a couple of different speeds using quarter notes, eighth notes, and triplets, and maybe 16th notes and 5 tuplets, and then gradually speeding it up. Remember, all of these are building blocks to build solid tone and solid vibrato, and then just that ability to play in tune a lot better through pitch manipulation, and just the stronger your embouchure is, the better you're going to sound. And so some different things that you can practice, because you're probably pretty bored with playing some scales, just playing your scale or doing your pitch exercise. You can go back to that beginning band book and just find a lot of songs with half notes and whole notes in them and just practice putting vibrato to it. So even if it's just hot cross buns. And then I kind of change the speed for a little bit of it, but you can play around with that. And no matter what the song is, you can take Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and slow it down, or anything else. And then eventually you can learn how to vary the speed of your vibrato to make that more musical. You can speed it up as you get a little bit louder or slow it down at high points. And so you can even take and do something like this. Just kind of find some ways to phrase the music really interesting for you, for your listener, and just to alleviate boredom and kind of get just a little bit of an extra workout for it. One of the prime examples of vibrato that you probably heard is this guy named Guy Lombardi. And this is not anything that I would ever really do as a classical music performer, but at New Year's Eve, if somebody's paying you for a gig, then go for it. But one of the things that you'll hear him famous for is just this really, really wide vibrato for Auld Lang Syne. So it sounds kind of like this. And again, it's that is a style of music, and he's a famous musician, and it worked for him. I wouldn't recommend sounding like that, because that kind of goes against everything that we've talked about playing evenly, about playing smoothly, about keeping that sine wave, about not stopping your vibrato or anything else. But what we can use that for is to strengthen our muscles, because that does take a lot more work to do. So it's like needing to lift a 5-pound weight, and you're doing reps with a 15-pound dumbbell, doing curls to build muscle. And so you can take just any scale, like your B-flat concert scale, and we can take our metronome and set it to 60 and kind of do that same thing with extra wide vibrato. So it kind of takes the idea from exercise 1 of bending the pitch down as far as you can, and the idea from exercise 2 of speeding up your vibrato and combining them together, of going as far as you can, as fast as you can, just to build that muscle. Again, not a way that we would perform, but it is a legitimate exercise that you can do to strengthen that. You just probably want to let everybody else in the house know what you're doing. That way they don't go, oh, well, listen to that kid, isn't that special? And then again, once you get into some musical repertoire and literature, then there are all sorts of great examples to use for vibrato. That was an example from Eugene Boza's aria. It's one of my favorite pieces from growing up that I got to play through for my senior recital at OU. And so again, good luck, best of luck to you with the vibrato and the practicing, and just keep at it. Hope all of you guys are having a great day, and remember, keep practicing.